Alright guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, I've been documenting me selling options to try to make some extra income and just seeing if that ends up going well. If that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing, that way you don't miss any videos in the future. And then something I've been trying to do lately is get more engagement through some polls. And it's been kind of a joke on a few of my videos where I talk about returns in terms of Chipotle. So like if a return is $20, I'll say that's 2 Chipotle bowls. And I think that's a cool way to look at it because I love Chipotle, and I always said like if I could find a way to pay for Chipotle every single day, I think that'd be a really sweet investment. And I put a poll out there today. Only 2 people voted thus far, but if you have an opinion, please feel free to go put your opinion out here. But I asked what sounds better, making $10 a day selling options or making a Chipotle bowl a day selling options. I personally would pick the latter, but I'm not allowed to vote. And just some more housekeeping to go over before we get into what today looked like is I am starting on creating a Patreon. I have some ideas for future tiers, which may excite some of you guys, where potentially I could post my trades and we could also talk about just different stocks to sell options on. So feel free to take a quick peek at that. It's still in the works, but I do have 2 tiers out there. And before you think I'm selling out, that's not the case. Everything on this channel is going to remain the same. You don't have to do anything. And I don't want you to feel obligated by any means. But for what you're probably here for, activity today. I only did 2 option sales today. And one was a roll of a put, and that's this last line right here. I rolled my NVDA put. If you remember in yesterday's video, we talked about rolling up a put. So this line 196 is where I actually rolled up my NVDA put for the same expiration, just a higher strike price, gaining premium. Well, now NVIDIA is getting really close to 146, coming close to being in the money. So what I ended up doing is just rolling it out next week at a much lower strike price of 141. And this is what's crazy, and this is what's pretty awesome about rolling puts, is you kind of just get paid for your time. I'm getting paid in premium, even after rolling it a $5 difference in strike price, $334 for extending this 7 more days. If you're wondering what is this in terms of Chipotle bowls, well, that's like 33 bowls of Chipotle. So this could feed me Chipotle, by the way, for an entire month just from me rolling this one put a week at a lower strike price. If I would have kept it the same strike price, my premium would probably be like 500 or so, if I remember correctly, maybe even more. And then the other option that I sold was I added on to my SoFi November 22nd, $12.50 put collection here. I sold another one for $11, so we're up to 4 puts that I sold on SoFi, which by the way is continuing to stay between that $13, $14 range, and this latest one gaining me $11. And I guess I lied. There was another option that I sold, and this one is more rare, and it's in terms of a call. I sold a call on SoFi for next Friday at a $14 strike, gaining $27 in premium. I'm perfectly fine with selling 100 shares of SoFi at $14 because my capital gain will be pretty good at that when the average cost of my SoFi share is like $8.20 some cents. And as you guys may know or may not know, this is the largest position of my portfolio is SoFi. And having that in an individual stock kind of scares me, so that's why I'm okay trimming this a bit and continuing to also sell puts lower because I just want to run the wheel on a certain amount of these shares that I have. And for me, if we go to Robinhood and we look at how many shares of SoFi I have 2,600 shares. And I'd like to stay around 2,500 shares total. So if that means selling puts and being assigned them and then in the future selling calls and selling them off and making profit that way and some premium, I'm all for it. And that's why also in the spreadsheet, I keep track, since it is my biggest holding, what am I getting premium-wise from SoFi alone? So far this month, I've gotten $180 from SoFi Premium, and then total, $1,800.12, which is getting closer and closer as the months go on to basically funding everything I spend in a month. We still got a ways to go for it to reach that, but it is pretty exciting. And just an FYI, I am going to be out next week, so I'm not going to be posting because I want to have my computer on me. And this will probably be my last video until I return. I will plan on posting in the community page some polls just to still engage with you guys. It's something I enjoy doing, coming up with these poll ideas. So please stay tuned for those if you're interested. And yeah, I'll see you when I return and update you on everything that I do while I'm out and about, because I'll still be trying to sell some options while I'm out. It's not going to change. I just won't be able to update you in the meantime. But thanks so much, guys. Hopefully you found this video entertaining. And as always, I appreciate you. And I hope to see you in a future video.